Hello everyone, myself Sai Prasad, a lecturer in Allahabad High School and the Junior College. Welcome to the series of the lectures of Intermediate Second Year Maths A. We started a discussion with our chapter Binomial Theorem. What did we learn? Starting from the introduction of Binomial Theorem and the basic expansion of expressing a whole power n till the last sessions we did few problems of nth term and all those, right? But the continuation of that, let us do few more problems based on nth term tr plus 1 ka general term. Okay, shall we do? Fine. See here. In the last session we did a few terms like second, third, fourth and all those. He gave few values, then we could find the values of x, a and so on. Today we will do this kind of problem. He gave coefficients of rth, r plus 1, r plus 2 of this expansion r in AP. So what do this mean? What is the condition for AP? If you remember, the common difference is equal. Let us say there are three terms. The difference between first and two is equal to the difference between second and third, isn't it? Or else we can just tell like middle term, that is second term, is the average of first and third, isn't it? So shall we continue with that kind of thing? Fine. Before doing that, we have to find the coefficient of these terms in this expansion, isn't it? Now see here. So what is the nth term for this? Solution is tr plus 1 general term is ncr x power r. That's it. Okay, don't get confused in between. That's it. ncr x power, or else you can directly write as x power n minus r, right? We can do anything, 1 power n minus r into x power r, something. But what is the coefficient here? ncr. This is tr plus 1. What if I want only trth term? Just tell me, this is tr plus 1th term, it's fine. So what about tr? Just tell me, I have to put, instead of this r, I have to write as r minus 1 plus 1, that is nc r minus 1 x power r minus 1, right? Next, what is tr plus 2? tr plus 1 plus 1, this is nc r plus 1. So what are the coefficients now? This is x power r plus 1. Therefore, coefficients of rth, r plus 1th, r plus 2th terms are nc. What is rth term ka coefficient? nc r minus 1, comma ncr, comma ncr plus 1. He is telling that these three terms are in AP. So what does this mean? Double of second term is equal to first term plus last term. I have written now, interchange, no problem. Therefore, what is 2 here? I mean, instead of 2, let me write as ncr plus 1 by ncr plus ncr minus 1 by ncr. Is it right? Just I have divided this ncr to this and this. Now let me simplify this. What is ncr plus 1? 2 is equal to n factorial by n minus r into r factorial. Yes, n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Here denominator already it is ncr. This is n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial plus ncr minus 1, that is n factorial by n minus r plus 1 factorial into r minus 1 factorial divided by n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Is it clear? So let us simplify this. So what do we get? n factorial gone. Here also this is cancelled. 2 is equal to, let me write this in the numerator. This will be n minus r into n minus r minus 1 factorial into r factorial divided by here n minus r minus 1 factorial into this is r plus 1 into r factorial. Yes or no? What is the next term of r plus 1? Obviously r, right? Here plus n minus r factorial into r minus y factorial by why? Because this is r minus 1. Here n minus r, here it is n minus r plus 1. This is n minus r plus 1 into n minus r factorial into r factorial. Isn't it? Yes or no? R minus 1 factorial. Now let us cancel what are getting cancelled here. R, n minus r minus 1, n minus r minus 1. And here n minus r, r minus 1, r minus 1, everything got cancelled. So what is left? 2 is equal to n minus r by r plus 1 plus r by n minus r plus 1. Now let us multiply, cross multiply, LCM, do everything, simplify. So what do we get now? 2 into r plus 1 into n minus r plus 1. That is equal to, let me multiply these both and these both. If I multiply these both, I will get it as n square, or else let me write all together, n minus r into n minus r plus 1 plus r into r plus 1. Right? Now let us multiply everything and simplify. Just see here, 2 into rn r square plus r plus n minus r plus 1, and there, here it is n square minus nr plus n minus rn plus r square minus r plus r square plus r. Isn't it? Check if something is getting cancelled here. Rn minus r. Done. Next here nr, rn. Here 1r are getting cancelled. Isn't it? Here one is r square and one more is r. So r and r are getting cancelled. So what is left? N square. Here one rn term. Is there any rn? Yes, we have. Here we have 1r square, 2r square. Here one more 2r square. Done. Now let us write all terms together. This will be 2rn minus 2r square plus 2n plus 2 is equal to n square plus r square. R square plus r square is 2r square. Right? Plus n. Clear? Now let me write all terms to right hand side. So what do we get? N square plus 2r square plus 2r square plus n minus 2n minus 2rn minus 2 is equal to 0. Now just see here, are we getting all the terms or not? Okay, now see here, here it is 2rn, here it is 2n, and here it is 1n. N square is common, done. R square plus r square is 4r square, we got it, minus 2 also we have. So we have to get 4rn and one more is minus n. Minus n we got it, this should be 4rn. How do we get 4rn there? This is 2rn, right? Only 2rn, no more extra things. And here there should be one rn, I think. Sorry, here it is both nr only. So we can't cancel this, right? So this we will have minus 2rn. If I add both, this will be minus 2rn equal to 0. Now done. Just see here now, n square, here it is minus 4rn and n minus 2n is nothing but minus n. Next, here it is 4r square minus 2. Just write all together. What will be left? N square minus of 4r plus 1 into n plus 4r square minus 2 equal to 0. Is it right? Is it easy or not? But you have to be careful with this kind of simplifications. Don't get confused and don't be in a hurry to complete the problem. Clear? Now, and one more focused thing is which has to be cancelled and how to get cancelled. Remember that if it is r plus 1, we will write as r plus 1 into r. right? If it is r minus 1, we will reduce the r as r into r minus 1 factorial, isn't it? So have that kind of idea so that we can easily cancel the terms. Clear? So one more easy thing here you have is, you need not write this term also, that is x ka term, whether it is x power r or x power n minus r, it doesn't matter. You have to simplify this coefficients only, so that we will directly get the answer. Is it right? Shall we move to the next problem? Let's do. Look at the next question here. He is telling that if the coefficients of 4 consecutive terms, what do you mean by the term consecutive? Consecutive is one after the other, a1, a2, a3, a4 respectively, then he is asking us to prove this. Okay, so again here also it is 1 plus x whole parent, so you need not worry about the variable term. Let us take only the coefficient. Okay, so what will be my first term? Just tell me. NCR, NCR plus 1, NCR plus 1, NCR plus 3. Is it? Nothing more, right? Fine. So we can write A1 as NCR, A2 NCR plus 1, A3 NCR plus 2, and A4 is NCR plus 3. Isn't it? So let us substitute in that. Now let us take only LHS first. What is LHS? A1 by A1 plus A2, A3 by A3 plus A4. Now just substitute and simplify in a neat and simplified manner. What is A1? NCR, NCR plus NCR plus 1 plus A3 is NCR plus 2 divided by NCR plus 2 plus NCR plus 3. Is it? Now if you observe, what is this NCR plus NCR plus 1? N plus 1 CR, isn't it? Now this can be written as NCR by N plus 1 CR. Here NCR plus 2 by, here also N plus 1 CR plus 2. Right? Now can we simplify this? Yes. Now let me write this as n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial divided by, here it is n plus 1 factorial by n plus 1 minus r factorial into r factorial plus n factorial by n minus r minus 2 factorial into r plus 2 factorial divided by, here also n plus 1 factorial divided by n plus 1 minus r minus 2 factorial into r plus 2 factorial. Don't get confused here. If you want, we will check the terms again. Now see here, n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Done. Here in the denominator, n plus 1 factorial divided by n plus 1 minus r factorial into r factorial. Here n factorial by n minus r minus 2 factorial into r plus 2 factorial. Again in the denominator, n plus 1 factorial divided by n plus 1 minus r minus 2 factorial into r plus 2 factorial. Clear? If you want, here you can also simplify this as n minus r, here plus 1 minus 2, that is minus 1 factorial. Isn't it? Now let me simplify everything now. Here, okay, let us put n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. These both will get cancelled, and here r plus 2 factorial will get cancelled. Let us put n minus r factorial as it is into, let me write like this, into n minus r plus 1 into n minus r factorial. Here n plus 1 factorial can be written as n plus 1 into n factorial plus, here n factorial by n minus r minus 2. Let us put everything as it is, n factorial by n minus r minus 2 factorial into n minus r minus 1 is n minus r minus 1 into n minus r minus 2 factorial divided by n plus 1 factorial can be written as n plus 1 into n factorial. Now let us cancel whichever terms are available here. These both, right? Next, n minus r factorial, n minus r factorial. Here, n factorial, n factorial. Minus 2, minus 2. So what is left now? N minus r plus 1 by n plus 1 plus n minus r minus 1 by n plus 1. LCM is n plus 1. Numerator is n minus r plus 1, n minus r minus 1. So you can just observe here minus r minus plus 1 get cancelled. This is 2 into n minus r by n plus 1. What is this? Only LHS. Now let us simplify RHS to get this particular term. So shall we check? Now see here. What is RHS? 2a2 by a2 plus a3. What is a2? NCR plus 1. NCR plus 1. Again, what is a2? NCR plus 1. a3 is NCR plus 2. Right? Now just observe here. If the formula is NCR plus NCR plus 1, this is n plus 1 CR. Right? Here R has to be incremented. And here NCR plus 1, NCR plus 2. So that is nothing but n plus 1 CR plus 1. This is 2 into NCR plus 1 by n plus 1 CR plus 1. Right? Is it okay? So let us simplify this now. This is 2 into n factorial by n minus r minus 1 factorial into r plus 1 factorial divided by n plus 1 factorial by n plus 1 minus r minus 1 factorial into r plus 1 factorial. Is it right? Now if you observe, 1 1 got cancelled, r plus 1 got cancelled. Yes. So we will be left with n minus r factorial. Here it is 2 into n factorial by n minus r minus 1 factorial into n minus r into n minus r minus 1 factorial divided by n plus 1 into n factorial. Right? Now just cancel whatever left. These both are cancelled. These both are cancelled. I will be left with 2 into n minus r by n plus 1. This is RHS. If you observe, both are same. Therefore, LHS equal to RHS, hence proved. Is it right? Is this question easy? Fine. So, this is a problem we just simplify by taking the coefficients of all the terms. Is it clear? Is it clear? Did you understand all the steps we have written? Fine. But we have to be careful with all these factorial terms. Done? Fine. By this problem we can end today's session. Let us meet in the next session with the more problems of binomial theorem. Thank you.